Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and welcome to this video. And you can see the headline actually over here. Russia's oil and gas budget revenue half dropped by half in the first half of 2023. So this is, you see, July 5th, 2023, and oil and gas budget, their revenue has dropped by half. And then everybody that who are anti-Russia or pro-Ukraine celebrates. But this is a scam. It's not real. This, not that the facts are wrong, the facts are correct, but it's not a crisis. It's not a crisis. So on the where this video come from was because I was talking to just a guy, which is also ED12989. We were talking about how things are actually not that bad in Russia, and but he said that he hear differently, and then he shared this article, this Reuters article, basically about the oil and gas revenue dropped by half. And then because before that I was talking about how people don't understand the economics, so they got very excited about headlines that is published by the mainstream media, and then like high government debt, high government spending, government deficit. However, there was a high oil revenue. People did not realize that or care about it. And then the Russian military have the Russian government have high deficit, but because they spent everything into their military, they are expanding their military. And then it was actually paid for by the oil revenue. So similar situation with the headlines with the rubles. The rubles inflated, become 100 rubles for $1. Everybody celebrate again. But what they don't realize is that oil is actually sold in US dollars. So the higher the differences between the rubles and the US dollar, the more money the Russians actually earn. And this is just basic economics, and I'm not even an economic major or I don't really deep into economics. But as I said, headlines are meant to deceive. It's not. We need to dig a bit more. And he exactly posted this, which I just showed you, and as directly shows why you need to dig more. And I also mentioned that all these things was because that this is a 2023 thing. I was talking about all this spending, military spending. It's all actually 2022 news. So, and then so I was telling him, he said, but yes, 2022 was a boom year to start with, but but the budget shows that the sovereign wealth fund has dropped, the expenditure increased, they're spending a lot more. How long can they do this? And he said the keyword, 2022 is a boom year. So in the Reuters article, they talked about the Russian oil and gas revenue dropped by 47% to 3.38 trillion rubles. Okay, that's a key number that we need to look at, compared to the same period in 2022. So what happened in 2022? 2022, Ukraine war happened. It was a boom year. Oil and gas price flew up, to crazy levels. So price drop is normal because it was a abnormal year. And what was the revenue? The key thing you need to ask is, what was the revenue in 2021, which was actually a good year for Russia? It was 7.1 trillion. Not including the export duty revenue. There's actually 3.55 trillion rubles. Half of it. Half it is 3.55 trillion. 3.55 trillion versus 3.38 trillion is basically the same. So what revenue are we talking about? There is actually what crisis? So 2021, like I say here, is a very, very good year. 2022 is an abnormally good year. 2023 is actually looking like 2021's number. So if you go into Statista, you can actually see this data. You can see that in 2021, this is ridiculously good. Probably, highest ever, in fact, because in 2018 it was 9.02, so that was already the high, a huge high. And in 2021 it was even higher, 9.06. So it's tremendous number, it's huge. 2022 was just abnormal. 11.59 trillion is just abnormal. It's just way too high. It's just not a normal high. Russia is unlikely to ever get to this number, this kind of revenue ever, unless there's some big crisis. So, and if we look at this article again, budget revenues, oil and gas revenues dropped to 3.38 trillion. And it's important to note that this does not include export duty revenue. So, which is why it's 3.55 trillion and 3.38 is actually almost the same. Which means in 2023, Russia's oil and gas revenue is actually similar to their best year ever in 2021. I don't want to say 2022 because it's just an abnormal year because war happened and everybody just went nuts. So I just want to highlight this. This is the weakness of the majority, of most people who read the news, including myself. Before I really start to dig more, because we just read and then we didn't realize what it means by half. Because we just cannot comprehend this sudden crazy change. So anyway, just be careful of what you read. All these kind of headlines. That if you look at this, Reuters is still not too bad. At least this is actually neutral and factual. It's pretty neutral. If you look at some other coverage, they're talking about Russia is going to hell, and they have no more revenues, all this bullshit, which I think they're just making it up. So I just want to highlight this, that it's important to note. And this is actually the 2022 data. I forgot what is this about. Yeah, it's talking about 2021 and everything itself, so it's not important. So anyway, yeah, so be careful of what you read. Do press the like button, subscribe, don't get duped by the mainstream media, follow DPA, and I'll see you in the next update. Can I put an outro, because I want this video to go to 8 minutes so that I can put mid video advertisement. Okay, I will show you. I'll give you outro. And outro. It's okay, no more outro. Okay, 8 minutes. Bye bye.